And we're live, guys. Welcome, everybody. This is Nicholas Live, and this is going to be another live stream covering the recent events in NoLimitCoin. This time, we got voting for a coin design contest. Now, my previous video, I covered the logo contest, which was separate, and now we got another special contest just for the coin design this time. And I'll be making this live as showing you guys how the voting is progressing, and I'll be casting my own personal votes. Now, just make sure your votes are your own personal opinion, and don't let my own opinion affect your votes, please. If you guys want to come and join the voting right now, you can go to the slack.nolimitcoin.org, join the Slack, and in general or announcement channel, you'll see all the directions. Let's see what's happening. Now, I do also want to cover some recent events, and we'll get back to the new UI, which you can see it right here later. This is a screenshot of a UI that's about to be released next week. Now, let's check out the coin design poll. Just make sure you guys stay until the end and see other updates coming for NoLimitCoin next week. And let's see, there you go. It says coin design voting is now open. The first round of the coin voting contest has started. Please enter the coin voting room and read the first post carefully on how to vote. Please do not post anything in that room. If you have any questions, you can get to Michael. He's organizing this. And this is the live stream right here. Let's go to announcements. And coin voting room. Okay. Please read this message carefully and do not post in this room. Welcome to the voting room for the coin design contest. Please review all designs for each Slack room and vote on the coin design you feel is the best design to represent NLC2. The voting will be structured in the following way. The first round of voting will be in 5 different Slack rooms. Please go into each one to vote in 1 coin out of 9. So that means there's a total of 45 coin logos submitted, which is a lot of participation. I can't wait to see them all. And second round of voting will be done in only 1 Slack room. Will there be 10 coin designs for you to choose from? And after round 2, there will be the final decision made, which will be based on the public opinion, meaning your decision directly impacts this choice. But it is ultimately reserved up to the staff of NoLimitCoin to make the ultimate decision. It's very similar to the voting in America. You know, you affect it, but you don't have 100% complete control over it, which is totally fair. And the way I see it, it's very likely that the logo will be the same, that one that's gonna win the logo contest. The coin logo contest will probably be very similar or the same. But there's 2 of these special contests, and each winner gets 10,000 NoLimitCoins. So that's like over $2,000 US dollars at this moment, and if not more. And coming up next week, I think it will be a lot more than $2,000 because there's lots of things happening next week. Now, starting with coin design poll number 1, I'm just gonna show you guys each logo. Now, my opinion, I'm gonna express it anyway. I think this is like too old-fashioned, and it's too cliche. We got another infinity sign coin design right here. There's another infinity sign, which I do very much like the infinity design, but it might not be the winner. Let's see. This is a very simple one. I actually might choose that one. Maybe too simple in my opinion. Okay, we got a gold-plated one right here. This one very much reminds me of the previous logo, and I'm probably not gonna choose it, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, this is one of the infinity designs I like quite a lot. So now you guys you can choose multiple options if you can't make up your mind. And right here, I'm gonna actually choose this one and this one right here. Let's go to the poll number 2. We see some participation already in voting. Okay, and this is the first one right here. Oh, I like this one. Very modern design, and it's easily visible even in a small format, which I think is a very important factor. Another infinity round right here, maybe too simple in my opinion. Not sure what this one's supposed to be. Now, in my opinion, it's very important that the logo is very visible and you can say what it is from a distance. If if you look at like in most sites like coinmarketcap.com, there's a bunch of small logos of each coin, and like Bitcoin's a very like really stands out, and it's really easy to spot the Bitcoin logo when you see it even from a great distance, or if it's in very small like icon format. So I think it's a very important factor that the logo is easily you can easily see what it is even if it's like a very small format. Okay, I'm actually gonna choose this one, and this one is really awesome though. Let's go to coin design poll number 3. Okay, guys. And to everybody that's watching live right now, make sure you drop that like button. And if you guys like NoLimitCoin, make sure to share this video so other people can find out about this contest as well. This is a very cool thing that's happening, and man, this is a very simple one. This is a very unique thing that I didn't ever see happening in other Slacks, where a community can just participate and definitely have a direct input over the future decisions of NoLimitCoin as a corporation, if you want to call it that way, because it's becoming a very big organization, and I'm definitely gonna call it a corporation. I'm not sure if that's legally allowed, but in my opinion, it's just amazing how it's organized and structured. Ooh, this is a pretty cool infinity modern design. I'm actually gonna choose this one myself, and I did like another one right here. I mean, it's too simple for my opinion. Now let's go to poll number 4. And if you guys have anything you really liked or really didn't like in these logos, feel free to drop a comment under this video, and we can start discussion, see what you guys think is important for a logo to have. This is a very modern one. Yeah, I'm a total nerd for all these, modern designs, and especially if it's simplistic at the same time, I just go crazy over it. I'm not sure if I clicked on each one. Let me just make sure you guys see a full screen version of each one. Yeah, I did get carried away. I was just wanting to see everything so fast. I think I made up my mind for the number 4 poll already. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the top one. That one that's a killer design. And if I'm not mistaken, this is by Ryan, who was the original person who got this contest started, but I'm not gonna say for sure. These are all anonymous submissions at this moment. You don't want it to ultimately impact the voting. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely my winner for this one. Let's go to the last poll now. This is a pretty modern design as well. As you see, guys, right here at the bottom, this is how it would look on coinmarketcap.com, and you definitely want to make sure it's very visible and you can know what it is straight away when you see it. Now, and I do definitely want to see NoLimitCoin as number 8 on the CoinMarketCap, and I don't think that's definitely possible in my opinion. Fantasy industry is a very big one, and I see there's no issue of this becoming a multi-billion-dollar coin market cap coin. This is a very, very good one in my opinion. And if I'm correct, this design is the leading design, and let's check on that right now. Actually, we can check on the round 2 of the logo voting for the previous contest, which is the one for the logo itself. So that first round already finished, and we can go ahead and see how the round 2 is doing real quick before we finish. So this is round 2 right now of the logo contest, which is the separate from the coin one. And you see this is the previous No Limit Coin logo, and you can choose that one if you wanted to say the same, or you can choose any of these that made it to round number 2. This one has 13, and we got also the old one has 13, and all these don't have many, but this one has 12. This is a very modern design. And this one has 79, so this is definitely most likely gonna be the winner of the actual logo. And that's the one right here that we were looking at. This one's very close, but it's second place. Now, if you go back to the current first round of the coin design, you can see this is the same one, and I'm predicting this one's gonna do very good because ultimately it's most likely gonna be the same. But we this contest is structured in a way which you know, it's ultimately up to the people to choose what they like the most, and that's how I find this very interesting. Yep, definitely gonna vote on that one. Yep, I voted already. And I think this is the last one. And there you guys have it. We see that this one is leading in poll number 5. Let's see. And we can just go ahead and see who the other leading coins in other polls are right now. So this one has around 13 upvotes. And let's see, so that 4. So this one's definitely leading the poll number 4. Let's see what's happening in poll number 3. Yep, got a very similar one leading poll number 3. And let's see who's this one's most likely leading. Let me see if there's any other ones with more upvotes. Yep, we got this one leading poll number 2. And looks like, let's see how much that one has, 5. Okay, and this is the leading coin design for the poll number 1. So make sure you guys actually vote in each poll, because that's so many submissions. They have to be separated in multiple polls, because it would be too crazy if it was all just one big long poll. And make sure you guys come back for round number 2 and the NoLimitCoin Slack, where you'll see all these leading coins most likely make it to the end, and we'll see which is the best one. Now let me just cover some recent announcements and news coming from NoLimitCoin. If you guys don't know what it is a fantasy, it's a coin for fantasy sports. Now this is a preview of the platform, how it's gonna look for NFL when it comes online sometime next week. It's basically the whole platform itself is getting a new, fresh website design look, ultimately called the user interface, the UI. And not only that, there's going to be the actual main website for the NoLimitCoin.org is also getting a whole new revamp. It's going to be a whole fresh, awesome design. Now, I did see a preview, but I'm not allowed to share that information yet. Make sure you guys stay tuned for next week to see that happen. And not to forget, these coined logos and logo designs which win these contests will be actually used on the platform and on the coin website next week when these are released. So there's just so many things happening. And not only is that like the whole new fresh website designs happening and the whole rebranding to make it, you know, so much a modern coin, but the big things coming up are a MasterCard and Visa integration. And I personally don't know of any other coin which you can use a credit card directly to get coin. And I don't know, if that's not amazing, I'm not sure what is. So there's just so many things happening next week, and Make sure you guys are in the Slack if you aren't already, and make sure you guys subscribe right down below to my channel. I'll be tracking any important updates happening, and I'll be always posting these live. So I'm just freestyling this for you guys, telling you what's happening, and stay tuned for the next interview or update. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, and thanks for checking out this channel.